Welcome to the Grow Choir Show, where we talk about how to grow and acquire. I'm your host, Jennie Gellatly-Valiulis, and I'm an entrepreneur, real estate investor, and a licensed real estate agent. I've spent the last 15 years in franchising, helping people build and scale businesses. Here on the show, I'll be joined by entrepreneurs and operators of all kinds. If you're ready to think bigger, build smarter, and create more opportunities, you're in the right place. Let's get into it. I want to start today's episode a little differently. No stats, no mortgage rates, just me talking to you honestly about something I've been thinking about a lot lately. Here's what's true right now. Consumer confidence in the United States just hit its lowest level since 1952. Not since 2008. Not since COVID, since 1952. In Canada, we're navigating tariff fallout, sticky inflation, elevated interest rates, and a cost of living that hasn't come down the way people hoped. And the news cycle is relentless. Here's what I wanted to say about that. The news is designed to keep you in a state of anxiety because anxious people keep watching. Anxious people keep clicking. Fear is the algorithm. So I want to ask you something. How much of what you've consumed in the last 30 days has made you feel more capable, more hopeful, more clear about what you want from your life? How much of it has made you feel small, uncertain, and paralyzed? I think most of us know the answer. Here's what I've come to believe. The most dangerous recession isn't the one happening in the economy. It's the one happening inside you. In 5 of the last 6 recessions in North America, home prices either held steady or went up. The market has recovered from every single crash in history. Every single one. But the recession that happens inside a person, where fear shuts down your vision, where your anxiety kills your creativity, where the noise of the world drowns out the voice of your own intuition, that one doesn't automatically reverse itself. That one you have to choose to come out of. Warren Buffett said it best. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. When the world is in collective fear, that is not the time to shrink. That is the moment of your greatest opportunity for those who can see through the noise. So how do you get there? How do you shift from fear to clarity? It starts with a simple idea. We are what we consume, not just what we eat, but we let into our minds we are that. What we watch, what we listen to, what we scroll through before bed. You're the only one who knows how to open your heart chakra. No one else can do that for you. But the content you consume either opens it or closes it. I was in San Francisco airport recently, people watching. Everyone was on their phones, and my very first instinct was, everyone is so disconnected. But then I thought about why people are on their devices. Most people want to feel connected to someone they love. They want to feel inspired. They want to be informed. None of those are bad reasons. The device is not the enemy. The content is the question. What are you letting in? So here is my honest list of people who I admire, and I consume their content every week. The ones who've really helped me expand my mind instead of making me contract. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad radio show. His core message I have followed for years about how the school system teaches you to work for money, not to have money work for you. It changed the way I see everything. Lewis Howes, I listen to his show and I watch his show every single week. The School of Greatness. He asks the questions that actually matter, not just how did you make money, but who did you have to become to get there? Sharma, I adore Robin Sharma's work on personal mastery and becoming a leader. I have been a student of his work for over a decade, and he has changed my life. You should really look up his work and see what blueprints he offers. Deepak Chopra, for understanding the connection between your inner world and your outer results. And there are others, Sarah Elkady, Jason Shirka, Stephen Bartlett's Diary of a CEO, Jay Shetty's On Purpose, and Mayim Bialik's Breakdown. These are all voices I deeply recommend. These are not just podcasts. These are mentors I carry with me. And I want you to have mentors like this too. Now let me get personal for a moment. At age 27, I was carrying around $60,000 in negative net worth, in debt. That was a combination of a student loan and a car loan, and I had no other assets. I was genuinely paralyzed, not by circumstances, but by fear. I knew what I wanted, but the gap between where I was and where I wanted to be, it felt enormous. And then something shifted. I started listening to Glenn Harrold's hypnotherapy recordings on the solfeggio scale, designed to work on you while you sleep. I know that might sound unusual, but I want to be honest about what actually changed things for me in my life. Something in me started to shift. A higher version of myself started to take the driver's seat. The version that wasn't operating from fear. The version that took a look at a 9-unit apartment building and thought, I can figure this out. And I bought that building. I share that because I think a lot of people are waiting for the fear to go away before they take action. The fear does not go away first. The action comes first, and then the fear gets smaller. But something has to shift you into that state where action feels possible, where building a new reality feels exciting instead of terrifying, where you feel like a child at play again. For me, it was hypnotherapy recordings. For you, it might be a walk in nature without your devices, meditation, prayer, journaling, a conversation with someone who believes in you. I also wear a medallion from the Light System. This is not an ad, but I share this because it's a physical reminder for me every day. I wear it all day and I wear it to bed. This reminds me who I am choosing to become, and it brings me good energy. So whatever it is, find it, protect it, return to it. Now let me bring this back to real estate. Because when consumer confidence is at its lowest since 1952, what does that mean for someone trying to build wealth? It means people are sitting on the sidelines. Competition is lower. Sellers are more motivated. The people who can act right now are going to look back in 5 years and say, that was the moment. I know what you're thinking. Jennie, rates are still high. I have debt. I don't have a down payment. The economy is uncertain. And I hear you. I had every one of those same objections when I bought my first property. I had $60,000 in debt. No 20% down payment. The economy was uncertain then too. It's always uncertain about something. But here's what I've learned. The window doesn't stay open forever. The longer you wait, the more the market moves. And one day you look up and the property you could have bought for $500,000 is now $700,000. And you're further behind than when you started, even though you were trying to be responsible. The best time to start is now, not when you feel ready. Now. And I know you have responsibilities. I have 3 kids under 4. I have a full life. I am not telling you to blow up your responsibilities. I am telling you there is a way to manage your responsibilities and pursue your dreams at the same time. It's not either or, it's both. You don't have to quit your job to pursue your passions. You don't have to be debt-free. You just have to start. 1 conversation with a mortgage broker, 1 hour with a calculator, 1 decision to stop consuming fear and start consuming possibility. The people who love you will say, rock on, go try this, it sounds like fun. And then the people who project their own fear onto your ambition, that's about them, not you. So here's what I want to leave you with. The noise is loud right now. The fear is real. But the question is not whether the world is uncertain. The world is always uncertain. The question is, who are you choosing to be inside that uncertainty? Go find your flow state, protect it, and then come back here and let's build something together. If this resonated with you, please share it with one person who needs to hear it right now. That's how we grow this community. I'm Jennie Gellatly-Valiulis. This is the Grow Choir Show, and I'll see you in the next episode. If this episode got you thinking differently about how to grow and acquire your income, then you are exactly who this is for. Make sure you're following along the Grow Choir Show so you don't miss the next big idea, opportunity, or conversation. And if you know someone who's ready to stop just earning and start owning, share this with them. Because the goal isn't just to make money, it's to grow it and acquire more of it. I'm Jennie, and I'll see you in the next episode.